Hey, what's up guys? Neil here. Yesterday I was doing some tricks and the butt of the quad hit the ground. So when I got home I examined it and I got a little pissed off. It's because this wire wasn't actually like this. It was more rounded, more straight, right, like that. But now it's like that. So I really got worried that it might break. Okay, so what I'm gonna do today, we're going to build an indestructible mount for the Foxeer 2.4 GHz antenna. Just like other mounts that I built, I've never broken any Cadex Visa antenna. This is the one I used before. But I changed it about maybe 2 weeks ago, which is this one. This one has better signal because the other one was mounted like this. Okay, it works, but there are cases when it's weak, and like for example when I'm behind, when it's behind me, behind a house or some obstacle. But anyways, my purpose of this video is about building a Foxeer ELRS 2.4 GHz antenna and make it indestructible. So I'm gonna make use of the remaining exposed standoffs there. So that's about, let's see, yeah, this is my digital caliper, but it ran out of battery, so I'm just using the scale. All right, so that's about 7 millimeters. And then there's still remaining about 3 millimeters, but I don't think if I should use it. I'm kind of worried about, there's a wire there. Yeah, I've got to fix that. And the problem with this frame is that it's too short. It's a free range frame. Yeah, it's too short. Okay, so I'm gonna make the diameter of the mount about 2 millimeters. No, the thickness 2 millimeters, but the diameter would be 9 because the diameter of the standoff is 5. So to make the thickness 2, you have to like 2 times 2, 4 plus 5, 9. So yep, we'll have to use 9 millimeters. And then the antenna will be moved over here. Okay, so we'll have to measure later once we've removed the glue the length of this. So roughly right now I see it like 16 millimeters. So 16 from the standoff. Yeah, it would be somewhere here. Yeah, 16. That's the butt. So maybe we'll make it like here. Let's make it wider. So that would be about 20. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna get hurt, but it's not gonna damage the antenna because it's gonna be a little flexible. We're gonna use TPU. Yeah, so let's use some paper right here, which is in front of me. We'll make some initial design, like what I'm thinking about it. So I'm gonna draw the 2 standoffs right here. So that's how it will look. And then I'm gonna try to make it a little 3D so you guys can picture out what I'm trying to say or trying to describe. So the top part is already used, right? It's used by the Cadex antenna, so it's like this. I won't draw everything. So that's used already, right? And by the way, the tool I'm using is, the tool I'm gonna use is FreeCAD. Took me a while to learn it. Compared to Autodesk Fusion 3D, it was so easy, but this one is a little hard. Takes a lot of my time to build a mount or any object or any model. So now we're going to do, like what I said, 7 millimeters high, right? So it's gonna be like that. I don't know if you can see it. The thickness, the full diameter would be 9 millimeters. Okay. So then, okay, that's the thickness of that would be 9 millimeters, and then I'm imagining the shape of the TX antenna. Sorry, the shape of the ELRS antenna is like the immortality. So it looks like this. I hope I could remember. Maybe I'm gonna show you later. And it's short. Okay, it's kind of like that, and then the wire is like this. Oops, yeah, the wire's like that. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna build a kind of like a circular enclosure like that. So everything is covered just like that, okay? And then it's gonna get sandwiched by the TPU. So I'm gonna make, I don't wanna make it too complicated. I'm gonna make 2 pieces of this part, this model. I'm gonna make 2 pieces of that, and then I'm gonna put a strong glue above it, and then put the other part, and then stick it. Yeah, combine them together. And lastly, I might have to put like a zip tie outside of the mount, which will make it even stronger. Yeah, so that, right, that's how it looks. And then the 20 millimeter I discussed earlier, I mentioned earlier, was like this. So that's the standoff, which is this. Okay, and then this one is not a good idea, so we have to make sure that we connect these two together, like by putting something like that. So anything that's black is TPU. Yeah, I ran out of TPU, so I've got to buy it. I don't know if I can find something here. So this is TPU. Anything like that is TPU. Yeah, this is a 5 millimeter hole. Yeah, it's gonna look like that. So I'm guessing total weight would be about maybe 4 grams. That's light and it's still strong. The width of this area section might be about, let's use our caliper. I want to use this thickness too. This is strong, so that would be about 5 millimeters. Yeah, so that would be 5 millimeters. We can even make it 7 millimeters to make it really strong. Yeah, 7 millimeters maybe. We'll see. So yeah, that's how it's gonna look like. If you can't figure out what I'm trying to say, let's make it a little like sideways. It's gonna be like that. You won't see anything here. This is gonna be covered because see that section there? It's gonna get covered as well. And then there'll be a hole here, of course. That's where the wire will actually be inserted, or yeah, like that part. And then this part over here, it can look like this. Yeah, like that. And then that's the standoff, right? That's the hole. Yeah. like that. I hope you can get it. Yeah, like that. And then that section there that I was talking about, it'll be underneath. Okay. And the reason why we have to do that is because if we don't, just like this problem here, you know what the problem with these, when I crash sideways, it goes like this. It goes like that. Okay. Yeah. I don't want that to happen. That doesn't happen anymore in this new one. It doesn't move anymore. Yeah. Because of that thing that I was talking about. Yeah, this, see? That prevents the mount from going sideways. That's the key. I've crashed this about 2 times now, and yeah, holds well. But the ELRS, I'm scared. It's brand new, about 1 week old, so I don't want to ruin it. And I'm kind of liking the ELRS. Same performance as TBS Crossfire, but I'm not sure if it can go as far. It can go far like TBS Crossfire can go. I've not tested it yet. The farthest I was able to reach is 1 kilometer, and that's enough for me because this quad is not meant for long range. What I need to test is how good is it when piercing concrete walls, right? That's what I wanted to do, and also trees. Yeah, guys. All right, let's get started with FreeCAD, and hopefully you guys will learn how to build models as well, so that we can share. Okay, cool. Let's start now. I completed removing the glue gun, so now it's exposed. I was able to measure the required sections. So these are all the sections that I captured. So for the width, it's about 57 millimeters, and the width of that thing, yeah, it matches. Yeah, it's like this. Yeah, right. Yep, something like that. And then this is the values that we are going to use when building the indestructible ELRS mount. All right, that's all. The software that we are going to use is FreeCAD, and I'm using version 0.20.2. And my Linux is Debian, specifically version 11. Okay, and then yeah, I started first with Fusion 360 about 3 years ago. It was really easy to use, but I was running out of space because it's cloud-based, and Autodesk started charging me, and I didn't want to pay, you know, so I had to look for some alternatives. And the first one I found was FreeCAD. It was tough to learn. I had to unlearn Fusion 360 to learn FreeCAD. Yeah, it takes a while to build a model. It takes a lot of guessings in the head. So it's not easy. It takes a lot of time as well. Yeah, for this one, I think I built this for like maybe 8 hours. So it's a lot of time that you will actually use in order to build something that is useful. And sometimes you will encounter issues. Anyways, this is my screwless GoPro Session 5 camera mount. It's really working well. I like it. Okay, let's start building the ELRS indestructible antenna mount now. And normally I start first by going to the part design, and then I go to the model, and then I create a new project. And then for that, I'll create a new part, and then new body, and then new sketch. Okay, so I usually pick that plane, XY plane. Okay, so if you recall the drawing that I made earlier on paper, the area where the Foxeer antenna will actually be seated on is cylindrical. And although it works, it's not aesthetically pleasing. So let's change the design a little. Let's make it something kind of like a little use of chamfer style edges, something like that. So we'll make use of this tool later. Oh, it's not shown. Later we'll see that. But you'll see what I'm trying to say soon. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna make here as well. Yep.
I can see that your heart is breaking. I wish I could fast forward, take all of your pain and erase it.